welcome to the Festival of the Holidays here at Disney California Adventure in Disneyland Resort. Now, we are here on a very dreary day to bring you festival food and lots of new items to try. I'm here with Lauren, one of our incredible editors, and she is joining me for this video. So, just to go a little bit over how the festival works, if you've been to an Epcot festival, it is similar to that as well. This is a festival running from November 14th to January 7th, 2026. Now, when you first enter the festival, you should pick up a festival guide. Now, in here, it has all of the information about the participating locations of regular food, locations that have holiday items, as well as the festival marketplaces, which are specifically set up for this festival. Now, there are 6 of them, and we will be visiting all 6 today.
All of them, yep.
All
and trying
of them.
all the new food, all the new beverages that they all have to offer, as well as the various restaurants and such around the park that are offering special food offerings as part of the Festival of Holidays.
This also will tell you about the festival entertainment. Now, there are a ton of performances, such as Disney's Viva Navidad, which is a street party which features a ton of fun characters, as well as the rotating bands and live entertainment that they bring in for the festival. So, first up is the Sip and Savor Pass. It's a very important little piece of information to have when you're coming to a festival. Now, when you purchase one of these, and I believe this going rate is $49, and if you have a Magic Key Pass, it reduces it to $46.
And you get a special edition version too that comes with its own lanyard if you have a Magic Key as well.
Exactly. Now, the Sip and Savor Pass is a digital coupon card that gives you access to 6 food items or non-alcoholic beverages. So on the back, you will see there's a barcode, and then you peel it, and it has a special code on it. And you can bring this to a participating festival marketplace or one of the restaurants and use this in place of purchasing an individual item, and it gives you a little bit of a discount. So for $46, if you're a Magic Key holder, or $49, you can get 6 festival items. So there's a little bit of a discount there, and a great way to go about it.
Yeah, and for what it's worth, the portions are a little bit smaller than you would normally get if you ordered the regular size portion. But if you're going to be eating 6 things off of that, I think you're going to want that smaller portion.
Yes, it gives you a great option and a great way to try a few different things while saving a little money here and there, and also just having a full round take of what the festival has to offer. All right, starting off with 2 very large items, but they look pretty good. We are here at the Paradise Garden Grill, and we are starting with the Al Pastor Torta and the Tacos Dorados de Camarón. I apologize for my pronunciation on that. So the Al Pastor Torta goes for $15.49, and it is toasted tolera bread, marinated pork, avocado spread, chorizo beans, lettuce, pickled red onions, grilled pineapple, sliced and served with tortilla chips. Wow, that was a mouthful. And this sandwich looks like a mouthful too.
Yeah, seriously.
It's crazy. Actually,
all right, for torta number 2 of the day. All right. Oh my God, this thing is huge.
Disclaimer, torta number 2, because we've already filmed the DCA holiday food video, and there's a torta in there.
In there as well.
Not on the holiday, or not on the festival.
That is not a part of the Festival of Holidays.
But stick around for that one, if that video comes out after this.
All right, this is going to be a mess. Let's do this. Okay. That is better than I thought it was going to be.
It is. There's a lot of flavor.
There's a lot of flavor going on.
Wow. Oh, and it's still lingering. Okay, so there's a little spice to that.
And yeah, I was going to say that heat kicks in right at the end. It's not a lot. It's definitely a very mild spice, but it's good.
It's definitely there at the end.
Yeah.
So we're getting the pickled onions, the guacamole, the pineapple, and that meat, that pork. That's what we said, right?
It's al pastor.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it's definitely, that heat is still lingering in my mouth too. It is just from that one bite.
So a lot more flavor. A lot, like a punch of flavor, I would say.
Yeah, there's some smokiness in there.
Yeah, it's lingering a little bit. As also, that pickled onion does complement it, though it is a little bitter compared to the sweeter pickled onions that we've had in some of the other items.
Yeah, I like the addition of that pineapple though too. That adding that like nice little bite of sweet to cut through. I mean, I'm a big fan of sweet and spicy, so that's like right up my alley seeing that.
Definitely. It's hard because we're starting to get into some of the items that are not my personal favorite, but I understand that they're good.
Exactly. Like, I can completely understand why someone would really, really like this. Heck, I think it's a really good flavor. So I'm just, do we want to say like a 4?
I feel very comfortable with a 4. I thought I was actually going to say 4, but I thought I was going too low.
Yeah.
But so points for how much it is. Again, a huge portion. I mean, they're like tortas in DCA are large.
Yeah.
And we cut it in half, and that's more than we would both need to share this. So this is definitely shareable. So definitely points for portions, and also quantity of like ingredients, like the balance of the ingredients. That's what I'm trying to say.
You saw the size of that when we held it up. It's a decent heaping, and it's layered in there. Once again, you're getting plenty of meat. They're not skimping on any of the protein in there, and it does feel like the fillings are all in decent proportion to one another.
That's what I was trying to say. Was the amount of the proportions of the ingredients are fresh. Fresh ingredients for sure. That pineapple is really a star of the show if you get a good bite of it. Yeah. So I think solid 4. Some people will think this is phenomenal and go above a 4, but I think for the average person, a 4 is really safe.
Yeah, and it's because it does have some spice in there. You know, some people might want to steer clear of it. They might be a little wary of that, but I think it's got just the right amount for what it is.
So just to be clear, we are ranking things here out of 7, and so this will be 4 out of 7, so a little bit above average, and we are ranking them on Christmas tree trucks for this holiday season in Disneyland, because that is one of the popcorn buckets as well as just one of the motifs of the season, I think, here and through all the merch. So we thought the Christmas tree truck was very cute, so that's what we are ranking things on. So 4 out of 7 Christmas tree trucks for this torta.
For the Al Pastor Torta. All
right. Now, moving on. So we are battling the weather a little bit here, a lot of it here, and we have wet tacos. So
we have tacos that have been left out in the rain for a little bit, and so these are obviously supposed to be hard shell tacos. They are not anymore.
Which I have to say is somewhat due to the rain, but also due to the salsa that's on here. But let me tell you what we're talking about. So these are the tacos Dorados de Camarón. I apologize for my pronunciation. $14.49 for 2 tacos, rice, and beans. Now, in these tacos, they're shrimp tacos fried to a golden brown, topped with zesty slaw, salsa roja, salsa maca or matcha, and cheese, served with Spanish rice and refried beans. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there's one for each of us.
I don't know if we can pick these up, though, at this point. We might have to knife and fork it.
Yeah, they got a little, they're too soft, and I think...
Yeah, we can't pick these up at this point,
part of it is the rain, but I genuinely think...
It's that salsa.
That salsa has made them a little soggy.
So, fair warning there.
Spicy.
Spicy, yeah. Woo, yeah. That's actually more spice than I would usually expect for Disneyland.
So, it's like a shrimp patty.
It is. It's not individual shrimp, pieces of shrimp. It's, if you've ever had a shrimp burger, it's like the chopped shrimp that's like pressed together.
Yeah. Well, I was expecting individual shrimp.
Same. I was surprised when I just cut the taco and got a chunk fell out as opposed to an individual shrimp.
And that is really spicy.
I know.
Really spicy.
And I have a decent spice tolerance, and it is kicking around my mouth.
I would say above medium to hot, honestly, on the spice. So if you love spice and you like shrimp tacos,
get this.
This is good. It's good if that's what you're looking for. If you're spice averse at all,
do not touch this.
Steer
you
clear.
Will not like this. I think I like the spice. I think it's good. I'm pleasantly surprised that there's an amount of spice, and I'm guessing it's coming from the very liberally applied salsa on here that we keep mentioning, because there's a lot of salsa on here.
And the slaw looks as though it's mostly pickled vegetables. I don't think any of the heat is coming from that. Let me just try. No, just pickled vegetables.
Yeah. It actually, it looks a bit like cortito, if you've ever had that when you get a pupusa. It reminds me of that. So it's more like tangy fermented flavor than it is spice.
That's exactly what's going on. Not too fishy, which I was happy about.
Not fishy at all, actually.
So, and I'm not a huge seafood person, but I did enjoy that bite. A little spicy though, I have to say. Yeah. Okay, so how many Christmas tree trucks are you giving this one?
I don't want to, this one's tough.
I'm at a 5.
I think that's fair. Yeah, because flavor's good. You can't argue with that, even though we're not huge spice people. The spice is nice.
But I'm deducting points for the soggy shell.
The soggy shell, I wish it had been individual shrimp as opposed to this like flaked and formed shrimp patty thing.
I don't even know how to show you the shell. It's just disintegrating.
It's literally disintegrating. Like, we actually tried to pick it up and they just fell apart. So we don't know how much of that is due to the fact that it is actively raining right now, or how much of that is due to the salsa. It's probably some column A, column B.
Yeah. I think a 5 is solid because decent portion. You get the rice and beans as a side, and I think that's always great when they offer that. And the flavor isn't bad.
The flavor is
very
great.
Spicy, and the sogginess that ruins it for me a little bit.
The sogginess and the fact that it's a shrimp patty as opposed to actual shrimp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A 5 on this one.
Yep. Better flavor than the torta, in my opinion.
I agree. Better flavor.
That's why it gets the higher score.
For sure.
Okay.
All right, moving on.
Move on.
Hello. We have moved on to 2 more booths. We went to Holiday Duets and
Favorite Things was the
Favorite
other
Things.
one. Yeah.
And at Favorite Things, we got the Winter Citrus New York Sour, which is bourbon, Aperol, grapefruit, lime, winter citrus syrup, sweet and sour mix, garnished with a float of red wine for $18.50.
This sounds really interesting,
Sounds
actually.
very good.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this one. All right,
this one is... All right, you want to do the honors?
Yes, we're sharing this one again because we, again, couldn't find straws.
Yeah. Oh.
That's really good.
That's really good.
That's so good. And I know I definitely got a lot of red wine because it's the float on the top, but I definitely got some of that other citrus notes through.
And I got a nice balance of the two, and I can tell you that they work really well together.
They did a really good job with this. The citrus plus the red wine, it's definitely giving Christmas cocktail. I am a big fan of that.
That is delicious. And I personally, I'm a bourbon, whiskey, that's my vibe. So
I think that's why we like this one so much.
And it's starting to coming up, and that bourbon is starting to come up from the bottom too.
Yes.
So you can taste the wine, you can taste the bourbon, you can taste the citrus. It's all in there. That's one of the best cocktails I think I've had at one of these festivals, to be honest.
I fully agree. Like, normally these marketplace drinks are a little too sweet.
Yeah, they're usually very sugary.
They're not super well balanced, and this is definitely in the other direction. This is phenomenal. I agree, one of the best cocktails I've had at a festival. 7 across the board.
You say a Christmas citrus cocktail, this is perfect. What you're not going to see is us probably trading this off back and forth off camera, sharing the rest of it.
Honestly, phenomenal.
Very, very good.
7 Christmas tree trucks. And the red wine flow. I keep going off about the flow.
That really does it, though.
That's very, very good.
I am genuinely impressed by that.
Okay, next up we have the Al Pastor mac and cheese. Now, this guy has a tortilla crumble and cilantro, and then it's just El Pastor meat on top of their classic mac and cheeses. And this is again from Holiday Duets. And you said this was
was $9. Yes, this was
$9.
$9. And just disclaimer, there is another mac and cheese available at the booth. It's the savory kugel that is returning that has been here for a couple of years now. And you can get a dish that has a portion of each of these in it as well. So if you want to try both, there you go.
You can get your true holiday duet. It's a little pairing, it's adorable. And it's a pretty decent size. Like we mentioned before, the size of portion is a little smaller than what you would get at some of the restaurants, but you're here to taste, you're here to try different things. It's kind of what you're hoping for. So you don't
and honestly, for something as rich as mac and cheese, I wouldn't mind a smaller portion. Full disclaimer, I do have the problem with cilantro that tastes like soap, so I'm gonna try to do my best and give this a fair review.
All right, I'm trying to get a bite of everything.
I'm trying to get everything but cilantro. Considering we just had an Al Pastor torta, that is completely different in flavor profile, isn't it?
Completely different. I like this better.
I do too.
I like this way better. I like the meat better. This is gonna sound very unappealing, but it's like chunked meat. So it works better with the mac and cheese. I think the shredded meat would not have worked as well with the mac and cheese. So this is doing it justice.
And the sauce on it has a nice kick to it, but again, it's just pleasant. It's not crazy spicy. It's just this nice warmth that permeates and balanced with that. And we already know the mac and cheese is phenomenal. It's good every year, and we're glad they keep bringing it back.
Yes, we love a mac and cheese flight, an unofficial mac and cheese flight. The it looks like Fritos, but it's not.
It literally is just crushed tortilla chips. It looks like
but
there's
they add a
special.
nice crunch because I know some of the other mac and cheeses have the breadcrumbs.
Yes.
And this one does not have breadcrumbs,
This
but it
has
does have that tortilla. The cilantro is honestly too much. I wish they had less. You can't ask them to take it off because they're pre-made. But if you can remove some of that cilantro, if you get a bite of full cilantro, it's a little overpowering.
Yeah.
The flavors by themselves mix well regardless of the cilantro. So if you can steer away from that, it's preferable. But overall, I'd say it's pretty solid.
Yeah,
Definitely better than average.
I'd give this, I mean, again, I would give this a 5, I think.
I think 5 is perfectly on the money. I think this mac and cheese is super rich, so it's not everybody's favorite. I'm a fan, you're a fan, but it's not everybody's favorite because it is that like heavy cheddar mac and cheese, and that pastor flavor is pungent.
Yeah.
So if you're a fan of those flavors, this is amazing for you. I think a 5 is really solid for what this is offering with the portion size.
And if you want pastor, I would go for this over the torta at Paradise
agree.
Gardens Grill, and it's half the price to boot.
Look at that. You know where to get your al pastor hookup at the festival. It's the booth.
Holiday duets.
Perfect.
And you can get it with that really good savory Hugo mac and cheese too, which is one of my personal favorites. So
Absolutely.
heck yeah. All right, to the next booth.
To the next. All right, moving right on through the festival, we are here at Brews and Bites, and they have a chorizo queso fundido, which has already been here. It's not new, but what is new is the Irish hot cocoa cocktail, which comes in another one of these very cute cups. So the Irish hot cocoa cocktail has Irish whiskey, Joffrey's hot chocolate with cookies and cream, melted chocolate, hazelnut puree, Irish cream syrup, and garnished with whipped cream. It goes for $19. So I will let you have the first sip.
Okay, let's try this. Oh, that is very strong.
Very
that
strong.
Is definitely, that is Irish.
There's some layers in here.
Yeah, I don't
think
know how I feel about that
all
one.
the cookies and cream has gone
settled
to the bottom.
So it's in there. It's just not coming to the forefront.
Mm-hmm.
That is Irish coffee, though. Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
That is definitely vibrant. The flavor of Irish whiskey in there. My apologies.
It's very much. It's hot cocoa with Irish whiskey in it.
Yeah,
If you like Bailey's Irish cream, it tastes like a warm vat with chocolate in it.
Yeah, so it's as if you spiked hot chocolate. It's not anything spectacular. It's not anything super groundbreaking.
Yeah.
But
It's still good.
if it's what you're looking for, if that's what you want while you're walking around DCA, it tastes good.
It's warm, it's sweet, it's hot chocolate, and it's Irish cream. Like, those are all flavors that are going to work well together.
I don't know if it's worth $19 personally.
No.
There's another item over at the Cozy Cone. That's where it is, right? At the
Yep,
Cozy
the
Cone.
Cozy Cone.
That's another spiked hot chocolate that is also $19. Foreshadowing, hint, hint, if you haven't seen that video.
That'll be a different video.
But it's kind of the same thing. It's a spiked hot chocolate. It's good. Is it worth $19? That's up to your discretion. But judging it alone on the flavors,
It is good.
it is good. It's very strong. It is very
very
strong.
strong.
The whiskey is coming through. So if you like a punch, I don't taste cookies and cream at all.
No,
It's
neither do
kind
I.
of down at the bottom.
You can see it's the sediment at the bottom
In the
there.
B-roll, you'll see that layer. So maybe if we had a spoon and we stirred it up, it might be better.
We do have a fork right here. We could
all right,
try
go
it.
ahead, mix it and see if that changes anything.
All right, we're seeing a little bit of stuff coming up there. All right,
Okay,
let's try
I'm
that
gonna try it quick before
it resettles.
I'm glad we did that. That's a whole different story.
Yeah, now it actually tastes like cookies.
That is a whole different story, and it
So.
increases my ranking on that.
Definitely stir. If you looks like it's settled, give it a good stir. Get that cookie up into it because that honestly knocked it up a point on my scale.
To me, that's a 6 now.
Yeah, I would agree.
That's
good.
a 6 now. I was originally going 4 or 5 because it was straight in the face with Irish whiskey and then no real cookies and cream, just kind of that chocolate. But make sure you stir it so there's
Stir
not
it
that
up.
layer. And when we mix in a little bit of that whipped cream, that's a 6. Christmas tree trucks. I'll get that right eventually.
It's a
Christmas tree
mouthful.
trucks.
We came up with a tongue twister for ourselves to keep saying. So Christmas tree trucks right here.
All right, so that one is a 6. Do you agree?
6, I would agree. Yeah.
All right, moving right along to a twist on tradition, starting with the holiday turkey leg. And I have to admit, this is the thing on our list that is the most intimidating to me because
Look at this thing.
it's the size of my face.
And we cannot convey through video how heavy this thing is. I genuinely feel like I could bludgeon someone with it. It is a mace of poultry.
And that was wild. It comes with cranberry sauce, so it's giving Thanksgiving dinner.
And it smells like Thanksgiving dinner because you can tell there's nights on night. You can see all the seasoning and herbs and such on this. It smells really good, but we'll see if it
Dig
delivers.
on in there. Do you take?
Oh, you're making me do the first bite.
Yeah,
okay,
just take the fork
fine.
and jam it in there.
No, we're not gonna jump into it like cavemen.
Yeah, she's gonna rip us off 2 pieces.
I'm trying. They didn't give us any knives, so we're doing the best we can.
They're out of knives at these booths, so we're really just making do with what we
might
can.
be just hacking at it with our
there we
teeth.
go.
There we go. We got some pieces. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get some of the seasoning because it never goes on the inside, but we got a piece, part of my fingers, but this is
I'm gonna get a bite of that with the cranberry sauce too.
That's very good.
Okay.
We spoke.
That is good.
We were hesitant for the wrong reasons. It is intimidating to eat.
It's huge, yeah.
But if you have the right tools, this is delicious.
It tastes like Thanksgiving dinner.
All right,
It
I'm gonna
really
again
does.
go in there and try to dip in the cranberry.
The seasoning has actually managed to permeate all the way into the meat. The meat is really tender and juicy.
The cranberry sauce just ups it.
And you want that cranberry sauce, and it really does taste like Thanksgiving dinner.
So, if anyone watched the Halloween video, there was the ghost pepper turkey leg, and none of that flavor from the outside of the turkey leg got into the meat. That is not the case with this one.
No.
It's really smoky. It's well cooked. It's not too greasy or like falling apart. It's actually well contained, and the meat is tender. But
This is not dry at all.
And that cranberry sauce is phenomenal.
And it's not like, it actually has you can see whole cranberries in there. This is not like some out of a can thing.
Now, you have to like a turkey leg, but
Exactly.
if you do,
This is a good one. This is
are
a
we
really good one.
Are we about to give a turkey leg a 7?
I don't know. I was going to give it a 6, but
You're gonna
that's
give it a
just
6?
because I'm scared. That's just because I would never. Full disclaimer, I don't think I've ever actually ordered a turkey legs.
Me either. Other than for videos,
But the flavor on that really is phenomenal.
the flavor's so good. Okay.
Are we about to give a turkey leg a 7? I think we are.
I feel like we have to give it a 7 for the fact that it is a turkey leg, and that's so hard to do well.
Yeah, it really is. Especially to have it not be just a dry hunk that makes
Or
you...
sloppy mess. It's one of the
Exactly.
two. It's rare that
To
you
be
get
fair,
it in the middle.
it is a little bit of a sloppy mess. You're not seeing the fact that this paper is completely disintegrating around it, but it does come in
It's
a nice,
contained.
and it also does come in a nice heavyweight bag too, so you can wrap it up, put it back in the bag, and carry it around.
The extra points for the cranberry.
And definitely the
sauce.
cranberry sauce.
I'm
yes.
going 7.
All right, we're saying a 7.
I'm going a 7 because it might be the best turkey leg I've ever had.
I would actually.
Are we being too nice? I feel like we're being too nice.
I feel
but
like
it's
we're being
very
too nice,
good.
but it is very good. And again, I was expecting to taste like I was chewing leather for it to be so nice and tender and literally just like, now that we got a good chunk, we can literally just reach in and fork it out. It's no problem. It's falling apart.
7
And those
Christmas tree trucks.
Those seasonings. Oh, those
The
seasonings.
seasoning is very well
The
done.
fact that the seasoning gets all the way into the meat.
Perfect. All
Kills
right.
it.
Well, we recommended a turkey leg. Didn't think that was going to happen, but we did.
And now we have to wash it down with a White Russian.
Yes. Okay, moving right along. The drink from this booth is the Salted Caramel Brownie White Russian. It is vodka, coffee liqueur, oat milk, cookie butter, chocolate fudge syrup, garnished with salted caramel whipped cream and a brownie. That's a lot of flavor.
That's a lot of sugar, is what it is.
And that was $19 for this.
And again, the comparison, also $19.
Maybe that one's stronger. Maybe that one's
Probably.
stronger.
I'm gonna take a guess. Yes.
And I'm not sure if I gave you the price. The holiday turkey leg is $16.75. So I'm gonna give you the brownie.
All right.
I'm gonna let you take
Let's take care of
the
that.
brownie, and I'm gonna take a sip of this.
I'm actually just gonna stick it in the cocoa right here because I don't know where else to put it. A very, very sweet one. Oh God, it tastes like, it's just like sweet milk.
Yeah, the oat milk is just really pushing it over the sweet edge. Plus we have that cream. Let me see if I can stir it. All right, well, we have to taste the brownie for science. So it's a glazed brownie.
It just looks like a brownie bite. Nothing special. Yeah, it's just a brownie bite.
I have now stirred this drink. My hope is that that cream that's on top will mix in and get a little bit of the flavors better balanced. It tastes more of the vodka now. It is less
you actually can
overwhelmingly
taste
sweet.
it now. Yeah.
It definitely still tastes like a sweet white
Yeah.
Russian because of that oat milk, but it is significantly better.
And I still barely taste the vodka. I am not a fan of super sweet drinks like this. This is just not my speed.
Me either. I could not finish this by myself, but it is a big portion if you're sharing and you don't mind sharing with someone.
Yeah. I'm leaning, honestly, I'm gonna probably give it a 3 just because it's so sweet. But
yeah,
I might be being too harsh.
I was gonna go 4.
Okay, I think that's more fair.
I think a 4 is fair. It is very sweet. It's not cloyingly sweet, but it is sweet.
It's sweet. You have to really like a sweet drink to do
and
this.
you have to stir it. But I'm gonna go 4 Christmas tree trucks just for portion size, and it's different. I don't know. I don't remember a White Russian from last year.
I don't think so.
So I think that's unique. I like that it has oat milk in it. I like that, even though
nice,
it makes it sweeter, but it makes it more accessible for some
Yeah.
people. But
Dairy-free.
so I'm going 4.
All right, I think that's fair. You're right.
Yeah.
You made very good points.
Yeah,
I'm
sweet.
letting my personal bias infect it a bit.
Perfect.
All right.
All right. Well, 4 Christmas tree trucks on that one, and we're moving right along.
Moving on.
Hello, we stopped by Rita's Turbine Blenders to pick up our next offerings, and it's basically 2 of almost the same drink. It's the hot blueberry cider, the regular, which is hot blueberry apple cider, for $7.79. And then we got the bourbon berry elixir, which is hot blueberry apple cider with bourbon, for $18. So, you know, the same, but spiked.
With alcohol in it.
So,
And in a cute cup.
and in a cute cup. So we're gonna start with the regular version. I'll pop this off. And it's still steaming, so still
Yeah,
very
it's still
warm. We've
very
taken
hot.
photos of it, so it comes pretty warm because we've had these for about 15 minutes now, and
Yeah.
they're still steaming away.
Yeah.
So.
Can verify, I spilled some on myself picking it up and it was hot, so it comes nice and warm.
That's still very hot.
Yeah, it looks
Go
very
ahead.
hot. I'm getting immediately like an artificial blueberry scent. That just hit my nose before I even took a sip.
I'm gonna need another sip because I can't tell.
It's definitely blueberry, but whether it's real blueberry is what's kicking it.
Oh, it's very fake blueberry.
It tastes so artificial to me.
But it doesn't taste like apple at all.
At all. It's just blueberry. Yeah.
But it's also, do you know what it tastes like? Like a blueberry grape juice or a blueberry cran juice, like a white cran.
That's exactly. Yes.
It's
it
like
tastes
white
like
cranberry.
hot blueberry cran blueberry juice.
Yes.
Hot ocean spray blueberry cran.
There's no apple, like
no,
at all.
None. There's no cider spices either.
I'm disappointed.
I know, that's been like a running theme for me today. I'm sorry, is complaining about spices, about the lack of spices. But
warranted.
I hear apple cider and I want apple
Like hot mulled apple cider.
and cider spices in there, mulling spices in there.
So there's no apple.
There's no apple.
I'm disappointed. It is
It's-
hot and it's sweet. So if that's what you're going for, but this is a 2 for me.
You are reading my mind. That was exactly what I was gonna say. This is just a 2.
Because it's disappointing and it's dishonest.
It tastes like hot, fake blueberry juice. So
Let's see if bourbon helps.
I was gonna say, I feel like bourbon can only it can only go up from here with bourbon, other than the price and the size.
It didn't go up. I don't think it went up. It's the same
It's the same thing,
with just bourbon
in it. I would maybe bump it to a 3, but
for the bourbon.
honestly,
But would you? Because it's $18.
No, I would
and the
not.
Bourbon it's not even good bourbon.
No, I would not.
I would
Nah.
honestly bump it down.
I'd say this is a 1 because I would agree. This is a 1 for the value.
1 for the
Like-
value. It's not great. It's just a shot of bourbon that you can get anywhere else. And it's like bottom shelf bourbon. Like that's not a good bourbon.
We've already had a really good bourbon drink today, so we know that they can do it.
And this is not it.
This is not it.
So
There are so many other nice warm drink options you can pick up. There are better bourbon drink options you can pick up. So.
even the hot chocolates, which are expensive and in my opinion a little too expensive for what you're getting, are a better choice because you're getting the hot chocolate that actually tastes like hot chocolate. You're getting the peppermint flavors or what did we just have? Cookies and
Yeah, the
cream
cookies and
flavors,
cream flavors.
mixing into it that elevate it to more than your typical run-of-the-mill hot chocolate. This is like we
literally
just said, microwaved ocean spray cranberry juice with a shot of bourbon.
Nothing special.
And that's disappointing. And that's a 1. That is a 1 Christmas tree trucks.
For for $18.50. Yeah, that is bad.
I think it was 18. It was only 18, but still.
And here we were afraid we were being too nice today.
Oh, 2 for the regular.
2 for the regular,
1
for the version with alcohol.
Disappointing. Disappointing,
All right.
Doritos. Disappointing.
All right, let's hope the next ones are better than that.
Fingers crossed. All right, Lauren, we've made it to our last 2 festival marketplaces.
Actually did it. We're in the last 2 booths of the festival.
So we are starting with Merry Mashups, and we have 3 items from there. First off, we have our holiday M&M'S. It's trademarked. Éclair, filled with milk chocolate mousse topped with whipped ganache and M&M's milk chocolate minis. It's very green.
Very green.
So I'm a little nervous it's going to taste like food coloring, but I'm optimistic.
There's really only one way to find out, huh?
And that goes for $7.75. So dive on in. First bite's yours.
Oh, how special. All right. I'm trying to figure out how to tackle this thing. All right. I'm just
How
going to bite
special.
it from one side.
There you go.
Oh, there's so much icing on this. You know what? That's actually not bad. Better than I thought. It's still not great, but it's better than I thought. It feels very pre-made, doesn't it? It tastes like it's been sitting for a while.
Yeah. It's not fresh at all.
It's not fresh.
And I know it's $4.30, but still,
The Éclair portion is basically flavorless. There's nothing to it.
it also, the Éclair breading tastes stale.
Yeah, it does. It tastes stale. It tastes kind of dry. It tastes like it's been sitting out.
The chocolate mousse is good, but it's very light, so I'll give it that, but
Yeah.
it's not all that flavorful.
And all you're getting from the topping is just
Sugar.
Sugar. It's just sweet.
And M&M's.
The M&Ms
So-
barely make a difference because there's so few of them.
Like,
So-
in no way is that overwhelmingly chocolate. It's like you
No.
took a bite of a regular Éclair, which have regular cream filling, right?
And
like
threw
an
s-
Éclair,
yeah, and just
you
threw some M&Ms on top.
you whispered chocolate next to you. So the mousse itself is good, but it doesn't. There's not enough flavor, and there's not enough anything to make up
That's-
for the stale breading and then the like candied,
Yeah.
sugary icing that doesn't add really anything
No,
to it.
I'm giving this a 2. I don't know about you, but that
Solid
feels...
2. This feels like that feels right.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
The only
it's-
redemptive part is that mousse.
yeah, the only redeeming quality is the mousse, and I mean, kids will like it again.
Yeah,
because
it's cute, and
cute,
it's green,
colorful.
and it's sweet, and it tastes like chocolate. But
Maybe if you got this fresh, it would be better, but there's no deciding that, and you don't even
No.
know if at 11 they're fresh, right? Because they probably
Right.
make them in the mornings, like earlier.
Or they're pre-made and yeah, exactly. They're probably batch making these things hours ahead of time, and they're sitting all day. So
It's a 2. That's
yeah,
sad. but
it's a 2. For how cute it is, presentation 10 out of 10. Taste 2.
the only really redeeming quality is the mousse.
Yep.
2 Christmas trucks.
Christmas tree trucks.
Gosh, we need to get that.
We really chose a tongue twister for our
Christmas
rating
tree
system,
trucks
didn't
for
we?
that guy. All right, moving right along.
To the 2 drinks, which once again are basically a case of we have a drink and then we have a version with alcohol thrown in it.
That is correct. I would say that is correct.
And
Okay,
it started to rain again.
so it did start to rain again. All right, so this is the Tropical Holiday Punch. We're starting again with the non-alcoholic version first. It is pineapple, orange, lemon, blue raspberry, and coconut puree, garnished with a blue raspberry gummy candy. For $9, and it looks sweet.
It looks terrifying. They did say to stir these up. He did advise us, so
So yeah, you stir that one, I'll stir this one. We'll get to
we'll
the
get to the
alcoholic
alcohol one in a second.
And the blue tropical cocktail, just
It's
for the sake of-
literally this with rum in it.
yes, it is a
so-
dark rum float with a white rum at the bottom.
Bottom. And he did,
So-
and they did advise us when we got them, stir them up.
So,
So we are
layered.
following instructions by doing this.
$9 for the regular, $18.50 for the cocktail. All right, let's go with the regular.
Let's do this.
It tastes like a blue Hawaiian. Is that what I'm thinking
Yeah,
of? Or like
that's exact. Yeah, because it's
it tastes exactly what we just said. Like if you could envision what those drinks tasted like those
it's a sweet tropical
ingredients
fruit.
tasted like mixed together. That's exactly what this is.
Sweet tropical fruit juice mixed with some coconut.
However, the points I'm going to give this, it is sweet because of the juices. It is not sweet because of artificial flavoring.
Exactly.
All of the flavors, all of the juices taste very fresh, taste very like natural. Like they're not, it's not like fake orange
Which,
or
considering
fake coconut.
the color of this, you would think this would taste horrifyingly artificial.
Yeah.
And it does not. It's someone who it's got like a tiki flavor profile without being a full tiki drink. So if you want that like tropical, I guess you put it, blue Hawaiian feel, but there you go.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still not going to rank it super, super high. I'm going to give this a 3.
I think 3 is good because
Yeah.
it's nothing special.
It's not it's not complex. It's tropical fruit and coconut.
But points for it
Yeah.
being fresh and
And-
points for it not being artificial. So 3 Christmas tree trucks for
Yeah.
the non-alcoholic version. Now
Yeah,
let's try the alcohol.
Which, as we said, purports to just have white rum and then a dark rum float. So we will see if it can compete with Trader Sam's down the way at the Disneyland Hotel.
Okay, so this is your straw. So I'm gonna let you sip,
All right.
and then I'm gonna
You'll do the side.
do the side, and we'll see if the straw is different than the.
I will say the rum goes with that. The rum does work with that, but there's not a lot of it in there.
There is if you sip it.
Okay.
So
then I will
try.
take it.
It's still not overpoweringly rum, but the rum does curb some of the
There's
sweetness.
more. Okay, since I drank from the bottom and then sipped from the top, there's way more rum on the top, probably from that float. Yeah, definitely. I like the sip. I liked the sip better than the
The
drink.
straw. So
Yeah.
there you go. Sip it. Don't
Yeah, I actually-
straw full. But
Yeah,
this one's a lot better to me.
I agree. I actually like this.
I like
Yeah.
this a lot, especially because if you're a fan of tiki drinks but you find that they're too sweet, this is a really great option because it has that exact same natural, not artificial flavoring of the punch with a little bit of the bite from the rum to
Yep.
balance that out. I like this actually a lot.
I like this a lot. And again, I am a fan of tiki drinks. I love Trader Sam's. I go there all the time. And I would drink this. This is good. I like it. For
It's pretty
being
good.
for being a tiki adjacent thing at a festival, I'm actually gonna probably give this a 5.
I was leave it.
Yeah.
5.
Like I am actually resisting like picking this up and taking another drink of it. That's what I like. So
5 for this one because of the well-balanced flavor profile.
the
And again,
non-artificial flavorness, the fact that the sweetness is coming from from like that fresh fruit flavor. Yeah, it doesn't feel like they take a ton of sugar into this. So
Totally agree.
don't let the color terrify you. This tastes much more natural and fresher than
Than it
appears.
we didn't try the candy, but it looks just like
I mean, it's a gummy slice.
it's a gummy slice.
And you can't see because it's fully sunk in, but this does have a slice of blue dried pineapple inside of it. It is now completely submerged in the bottom.
It tastes just like
You can see it in our B-roll.
it's a blue raspberry peach slice thing, like one of
Okay.
those candies.
Yeah.
Tastes like blue raspberry.
Yep, nothing special.
Grandma's Recipes was our last marketplace stop, and what we picked up was, pardon, you said this better than me.
All
Say
right,
this.
all right. I will try this. White girl attempting Spanish. My apologies. The Café de Olla Carajillo cocktail, made from Spanish liqueur, Joffrey's coffee and tea, Mexican origin coffee, whole and condensed milk, house-made spiced piloncillo syrup. I probably mispronounced that. I'm so sorry. Topped with chocolate, dulce de leche sweet cream, and of course a little mini pan dulce. There is a non-alcoholic version of this that has been available in the past. So this version of it is new.
Perfect. I'm really excited. I'm gonna have you go in for that, and I'll go in for the little
Now,
chocolate.
the one thing I do remember from last year was that the pan dulce was kind of a disappointment. So we will see. It's like sticking to everything.
And
Okay.
this is literally disintegrating. I don't know what this is, but it's
I think it's just one of those little like flute cookies. Those like twirler cookies.
yes.
And that is just a stale little pan dulce. Aw. If you want to try it.
I'm
but
okay.
It's just stale.
This is just a chocolate cookie, like the ribbon cookies.
I'm going to set this aside just because it's cute. I feel bad getting rid of it. Okay.
What's that cream on top? You said it was the dulce de leche cream?
Dulce de leche, chocolate dulce de leche cream.
Okay, let's give this a stir. We apologize, the rain is coming down.
It's starting to come down again. Yeah.
It's continuing to come down
We
and
have
getting
literally
harder.
been doing these in the little moments when we've had peace and finding little alcoves that are sheltered to be able to do this. Okay.
All right,
All
I'm
right,
gonna give this a
you
good
go
stir.
for it.
I apologize for my face.
Your
Sometimes
face is really funny.
Sometimes I can't control it. I'm so sorry. It's like pungent flavor.
Whoa.
Yeah. Let me try
Okay, I have no idea what Carajillo is, and I'm guessing that's the Spanish liqueur in the description. So that's probably what...
Carajillo is a type of drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad you know that. Because I don't...
It's like I could be very wrong. May our lovely editor please put the correct what a Carajillo is, but I'm pretty sure it's a take on an espresso martini.
Oh, okay.
It's a take on an espresso cocktail. And I think that's what this is. So,
I mean, that's what it tastes like. If you've had Café de Olla, so like basically like a Mexican cinnamon spiced coffee.
yes.
I mean, much more than cinnamon. That's a huge simplification of what Café de Olla is.
I'm sorry, I gotta do
No,
it again.
please. We're trying to get the flavor profile down. I'm honestly just tasting the coffee and then that, like you said, that sort of
The
pungentness.
sweet cream on top is very gentle, the dulce de leche. I'm not getting a ton of dulce de leche.
No, I'm not either.
It's kind of just cream, like
I
sweet
thought
cream.
it was just whipped cream, honestly.
That is what it is, right? We're not wrong
Yeah,
on
it
that.
is. It's dulce de leche.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, dulce de leche sweet cream, but it's not super flavorful.
No.
I don't not like it, but it's a lot. Like, it's very rich. It's, again, very flavor forward.
I couldn't drink this
I couldn't drink the whole thing.
And
You could maybe share it, but
it's another dessert drink.
definitely a dessert
Definitely
drink.
a dessert drink.
Rich, heavy, flavorful.
Yeah. There's a lot of coffee cocktails available at this
4?
festival. So yeah, I think
4?
a 4 because this one, it does have a distinct flavor profile of the coffee cocktails we've had today.
Yeah.
So
Maybe, do we give it a 5 then? 4 being different?
4, I don't know, maybe. Yeah,
My initial
I'd
reaction
say
was 4.
I'd
Okay.
say 4.
Okay,
Just
there
because
you
it
go.
is still very rich and very sweet. There's a bit of the spice in there, but it's the sweet that's still dominating for me.
A still very sweet cocktail, but
Yeah.
different. Something
Different.
nice.
It is different. It does have some that nice warming spice to it. So if you're looking for that flavor profile in a cocktail, this is probably a good option.
Here we go.
Yeah.
So 4 Christmas tree trucks.
4 Christmas tree trucks for the Café de Olla cocktail.
And with that, we have finished at the 6 marketplaces. Now we have a few more spots to hit that have some Festival of the Holidays items. And so we will be moving on to that very shortly. We'll see you at the next one.
It's raining again.
It's raining. We set up, we took photos, no rain, and now it's
The second we turn on the camera, rain.
So we have some interesting ones for you.
So from Terran Treats, we have the strawberry basil churro, which is again is part of the Festival of the Holiday offerings.
So this one goes for $7.50. It's strawberry sauce, basil dust, and whipped topping, and it's sitting in like
A pile of sugar. You can't see it, but literally the bottom of this little carton.
it should be in the B-roll. It's like sitting
It's
in
just this pile
sugar.
of sugar at the bottom here.
So we don't know what that's about.
What
but
that's gonna do.
Her guess was that it was basil sugar. So
We will see. Well, I'm not seeing any green flecks in that pile. I think the basil is just on top.
all right.
Oh my gosh. And now it is
Okay,
really
it's coming
starting.
down fast.
It
So
is now
we're-
starting to really, really rain. So we're gonna make this fast.
We're gonna make this
Okay.
fast.
It's a churro. That's good.
That's very good.
It's really good.
Somehow the bitterness from the basil and the earthiness from the basil rounds out the sweetness of the sugar, and the
Strawberry and basil
It's-
work really well together. So that's a good flavor combo. I just wasn't sure about it with a churro, and it works really well.
it works really well. That great whipped cream. It's giving a little bit of strawberry rhhubarb pie. If you've had strawberry rhubarb pie, it's not
Yeah.
the same, but it's
Very similar.
reminding me of that.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it a 5 just because of
5.
that big pile of sugar at the bottom. And the first bite I took was literally nothing but that. Who knows if that was just who put the churro together? But
Yeah, it's good though.
it is
it's
good.
really good.
It is good.
I actually think I might differ on
gonna
this.
go for a 6?
I'd have to go for a 6. Like, it's really well balanced. Like, for some reason, the sweet from the strawberry sauce and then the bitter from the basil is just hitting. I
Yeah.
really like.
I think this is just my personal preference for not.
I can meet you on a 5.
Yeah.
Just know, because
5.5.
we can't do halves. But
I know.
for For my personal preference, I would get this again, but I think a 5 is a universal 5. So
Yeah.
we'll go with 5 Christmas tree trucks on the basil strawberry churro.
From Terran Treats.
Perfect. Hello, we are in San Francisco Square to try 2 drinks from Cucina Cucamonga. First up, the non-alcoholic version. This is another one of those alcoholic versus non-alcoholic. The only difference is the alcohol.
There's alcohol.
This is the house-made orange yuzu and cranberry agua fresca with cinnamon and clove, which is on top. They like shake it on top. And this is $7.29. So this is the non-alcoholic version for
And you can see the really pretty layering they do here with the 2. So.
And it's not smoking because it's hot. It's smoking because it's cold. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna stir it.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna stir these layers because it's.
I just wanted the layers for the picture. You know.
All right. Here we go. Let's see how that cinnamon and clove plays in with an agua fresca. All right.
Probably pretty well, actually.
Wow. Those are flavors I never would have put together. It's like orange juice with a little bit of like watermelon, or what's that like?
It's cranberry,
Cranberry,
is what you're
that's
tasting.
what it is.
Yeah, that tanginess, that tartness.
Yeah. So it's orange plus cranberry plus cinnamon, and I never would have thought that would have gone together, but it really does.
Yeah.
It's not too sweet at all.
But I mean, you think about it, and it's like citrus, cinnamon, cranberry. It's basically like the components of a cranberry chutney in a drink.
True. It's also like a mold pot. Or like a hot pot.
Oh, like a simmer pot.
A simmer pot.
Yes.
That you put on the stove to make your house smell like Christmas. Because like you put orange slices, cranberries, and cinnamon, and that's kind of what's going on here.
Yeah, this is really refreshing and nice. I really like that.
I'm really surprised.
I really like
this whole video I've been surprised. But in good and bad ways. But this just looks, again, very sweet, but the fresh citrus juice and the fresh agua fresca is really just natural flavors, nothing artificial here. The cinnamon and clove is the right amount. I was worried it would be a little too overpowering, but it's genuinely perfect.
Yeah, stir it in and it blends together really nicely, and it tastes kind of, I liked the simmer pot description. It really does. It tastes like how a simmer pot smells in a really good way.
Yeah, even going back for another sip from the bottom, it's very good.
Try that
I want to go pretty high on this, honestly, because of...
Oh, that tastes really good.
It's also unique. I've not seen anything like this at this festival or really anywhere else. I might go 6 on this.
That's where I am. We've been really aligned all day.
Aligned on a lot of this.
Yeah.
Even though we have a little bit of different flavor palettes, I think we're pretty aligned on these.
It feels funny to give something like this a 6, but it really is that good.
It's that good. All right.
It's delicious, honestly.
Delicious and unique and well balanced.
So now we see how it is with tequila in it.
Yes, now we do. So 6 Christmas tree trucks for that guy.
So 6 for the non-alcoholic.
And
now
then
we see. Does
now
the
we see.
alcohol make it better or worse?
And we've seen both of those happen in this video.
Today.
So the Tequila Sunset Agua Fresca cocktail is tequila with orange yuzu, cranberry, agua fresca, cinnamon clove for $18.
Same thing, just with tequila added to it.
And again, it's like portion to portion. This is the large typical yellow cup from DCA compared to those tiny ones that were $18 and $19
for the for the hot beverages. Yeah,
I know. All right, so you gave that a good stir.
Yep, that's all stirred up. So
let's see what tequila does.
All right, let's see what tequila does to it. Oh, there it is. There it is.
It's on the end.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't even boom, and then it hit. Very light though.
Very light.
There's not a lot of tequila in there. I'm still mostly getting the agua fresca profile.
I agree. It's dangerous because typically.
Oh, I would suck this down. Especially because you can't really taste the tequila.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's dangerous because typically if a drink is so sweet, you don't finish the whole thing because it's so sweet and the alcohol's hidden. Or it's very alcohol forward, so you know what you're getting into. But this is refreshing, light, and alcohol. Yeah. That you can't really taste.
And not sweet. It's just that nice, refreshing fruity flavor with the hint of the spice.
Solid 6
Great
for me
job,
again.
Guys. Again, yeah, 6. I think so too.
I agree. So 2 6s. Really not too much of a change in the flavors, but
just
both of these.
Just a little bit of that tequila if you want it. So
2 6s for Cucina Cucamonga. Cucina Cucamonga?
Cucina Cucamonga.
Perfect. So next up, we have a cotton candy.
Cotton candy.
Seasonal cotton candy. Last time it was blackberry. This time it's mint chocolate chip. Now, for full disclosure, like genuine, that's what the other side of it looks like. I genuinely...
We have been walking around in the rain. It is crystallizing.
It's crystallized
on one
and
side.
melted.
We've done our best to keep it wrapped up.
But I'm just going in for it.
Just go in for it.
I'll give you the price in a minute, but it's so melty. We just need to eat this. Okay, so mint chocolate chip.
I taste chocolate. I'm not tasting any mint though.
I don't even taste chocolate.
Like the barest hint of chocolate, but it's cotton candy.
This is just cotton candy.
It's just cotton candy that's colored green.
There's literally no flavor.
I think someone whispered chocolate at it, and that's where I got that flavor.
But absolutely, I'm not getting chocolate.
And you're not getting it at all.
At all. I got it.
In which case, yeah, that's a 1. That's a 1 for just not having any flavor to it.
It's a 1 because, like, it's cotton candy. It's not bad cotton candy.
It's just pre-packaged cotton candy, and there's not even anything special about it.
I hated the blackberry cotton candy in Halloween because of how bitter that flavor was. So this is better than that because it's not bitter cotton candy. It doesn't have that like artificial flavor, but it's just cotton candy. There's no mint, and to me, there's no chocolate. Yeah. So
well, that's the same.
A 1.
Especially after the chili mango was okay.
I'm getting a little bit of the aftertaste of chocolate.
I told you.
Tiniest aftertaste
I told
of
you
chocolate.
there was I said someone whispered chocolate over it, and that's where it's getting it.
All right. Does this bump that up to a 2 then?
I still call it a 1.
You hate cotton candy though.
I know. I don't like cotton candy, so unless it tasted really, really good. I mean, maybe we give it a 2.
I think it's a 2 because it's way better than the blackberry one, and I think we gave that one a 1 or a 2. It's way better than the blackberry one, and it's not like gross sweet. It's a good cotton candy.
It
like
is
if you like cotton candy, this is the one to go.
If you're not gonna, since even though it's not freshly made, I will say it has a nice texture. It dissolves really nicely in your mouth. I'll give it where it's due.
And it's fluffy if it wasn't covered in rain.
If it wasn't wet and actively crystallizing. Yes.
So 2. We're gonna go with 2.
That's fair.
On the not mint and very hint of chocolate
cotton candy.
All right, we have a reprieve from the rain. We have made it to Smoke Jumpers to sample their festival offerings. They are these spicy Cajun loaded fries. They're topped with hot links, cheddar cheese, corn, and bell peppers. They go for $8.99. They look pretty good.
They do look pretty good.
I don't know.
And we had a cast member walk by and tell us that these were like really good. So the bar is high.
I have a naked fry situation going on. So I'm gonna try just the fries first because they have like a Cajun dust on them. That's a spicy fry, but in a good way. All right, let me try to get a bite.
It tastes like it has buffalo sauce on it.
You're tasting buffalo?
At least whatever that sauce is on the fry.
That's very good. It's spicy.
It's spicy, but
not as spicy as some of the food we had over in Paradise Garden Grill, but spicy. I would say like a medium heat.
Yeah, this is nowhere near those shrimp tacos that we had.
No, those were
so
different.
Spicy. Those were on a different level.
And this is also a different level of spice. Like you said, it is more buffalo. It's more like almost like a red hot. Like a red hot sauce.
I was afraid. I was really worried about these hot links because I thought it was gonna. I was thinking andouille style sausage.
Yeah.
But they're not. They're just a pleasant heat. They're not like punch you in the face with spice.
Good. Yeah. And I think that the cheese and the bell peppers, the freshness of the bell peppers, and it's kind of just like a typical Mexican cheese blend.
Yeah, it's just a typical 3 cheese blend. Nothing special there.
But
I like the bell pepper on there too.
I want to try just the bell pepper and see if there's any flavor.
The bell pepper tastes like it's been roasted a little bit, actually, because I got a nice piece when I had my bite.
It has. Yeah. That's a roasted bell pepper.
It's a nice, sweet, roasted red bell pepper. Everything's playing really well together here.
Yeah, there's nothing super spectacular about any of them, but any individual ingredient, but all together, I think they come to a very nice married experience. For like a loaded fry, it's good. Like I wouldn't inhale it all. I think if you ate it really quickly, then you would be like spouting fire. But I would agree.
This is also, I would also say this is another good sharing
Great
dish.
to share, and I also really like that it's not overloaded with toppings. Like, it's the right
Yeah.
amount. Sometimes, like, if there's a melted cheese or a sauce, there's too much.
Messy and goopy, and nope, there's just like
It's
and
the right
actually,
amount.
there's a decent amount of sausage on here too. There's
lot
a
of
lot
sausage.
and they're sliced nice and thin too, which makes them easy to eat with the fries. They're not big chunks.
I'm pretty impressed with
Yeah.
this. What are we thinking?
I'm good. I think that's really good. I would actually give this a 6.
Yeah, I think I'm in agreement on 6
Yeah.
out of 7. Just for the freshness of the ingredients, the good marrying of the flavors, and a good portion size.
Yeah, just everything good all around. Good flavors, good ingredients,
Did I
good
give you
value.
the price? Did I give you the price on that? They're $8.99.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Well, 6 out of 7.
Good note to
Christmas
end on.
tree
Trucks.
And this might be our last item. So if it is, it was a very good end.
Good end on it. Yeah.
Hello from Saturday. I'm actually here on the second day of the Disneyland Resort holiday weekend, but I was filming a different video today, but needed to come back for one special item. That's the Chocolate-Peppermint lava cake at Clarabelle's. It's a warm chocolate lava cake topped with a scoop of peppermint ice cream for $7.49. Now, this is a returning item, but I don't think we reviewed it last time. So I'm here to review it. I said we because I'm used to doing this with Lauren, but we're gonna try this and see how it goes. So it's very peppermint forward. Wow, and the cake, that chocolate gooey cake, is definitely stick to your bones kind of cake. It's not overpoweringly chocolate. It honestly feels a bit pre-made. Like these are kind of just sitting and they're getting ice cream scooped on top of them. So it's not particularly warm, but I did take some photos and videos of it before eating it. But I don't remember it coming warm either. Like when I got it, the plate wasn't warm. There was no steam coming from it or anything like that. But my ice cream did melt to create the lava cake. Now the photos of this item show it a lot pinker or more red, but it's pretty creamy vanilla looking. So the peppermint flavor is very distinguishable. It is overwhelmingly peppermint. So if you don't like peppermint, this is not for you. There are some pieces of candy, like peppermint candy, in the ice cream. So that's nice if you like a little crunch. And then it looks like there's chocolate chips in here as well. Overall, it's a decent dessert. I think for the price, it's a good size. You can definitely share it. But if you are not a fan of peppermint, you cannot get away from it with this item. It is strongly peppermint. It might be one of the most peppermint items I've had this weekend. That being said, it's better than average. I'm struggling between a 4 and a 5, to be honest, on this guy. I think I'm gonna go 4. Specifically because it doesn't feel like it's a fresh baked cake. Because the cake feels very store-bought and pre-made, like they did not cook, like this was not baked today by any means. This was taken out of a package and put on the plate with the ice cream scooped on it. The ice cream itself is pretty good. The ice cream is the typical ice cream texture at Clarabelle's, just their peppermint seasonal ice cream. I do like the peppermint chips and I do like the chocolate. So that's boosting it to an above average score, but it is not something spectacular, not something I would go out of my way to get. So I am landing on a 4 Christmas tree trucks for the peppermint chocolate lava cake. And with that, that is the end of our Festival of the Holidays video. Thank you so much to Lauren, who joined me all day yesterday. Thank you to Disney for having us out. Full disclosure, they did invite us to the first day of the holidays, which means that they provided the ticket as well as they provided us a sip and savor pass to try some of the food items. That being said, this is not an ad, and we do not receive any kickbacks for ranking items high or low. So it's all our full, honest, and truthful opinions, but thank you to them for including us in this amazing event. Overall, I'd say that this Festival of the Holidays is pretty good. We liked most of the items. There were a few items returning that we didn't get to try, but overall, we did like a lot of the items at this year's Festival of the Holidays. So I'd say for 2025, this is a decent success for DCA. Thank you guys so much for joining me and Lauren yesterday, and we'll see you soon.